So the Wall Street has indeed shown some resilience instead of a big sharp spike in the dollar index, which I will show it to you. And we have seen, although the overall Wall Street, I mean Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq, which has fallen the most, I would say it's indeed been flat to negative. I am not going to say it's highly negative or very negative. It's flat to negative, and this has happened after a spike in dollar. As you can see, I've been talking about this breakout for the last couple of weeks, and there has been a clear indication that beyond 102.41 a range breakout has happened. And although it may fall towards, dollar index may fall towards 102.41, but if this is the trend, obviously we have some more to go. Now it's the test for the market whether it will forgo this price move on the dollar index, or whether it will show similar kind of activity. Dollar index will go higher and stock market will go down. So this kind of trend, that is yet to be seen. So with this, let us see what is happening as far as the price action for all the indices, and what one can expect for 7th of February 2023. And for the intraday perspective, here we are. This is what Dow Jones is telling us. It's been a range bound trend for us. It's been a completely range bound price action, as we can see over here. And with this range bound price action, we have one thing very clear, and that I'm very sure of, and I've been telling you for the past couple of days. I would rather say for the last 7 or 8 days, that stay within the range, don't go beyond the range. That's the most simple and most important thing to do. Right now, if you're looking at Dow Jones, what do we have here? We have 33,800 as your support and 33,690, which is your stop loss. And because it is sustaining, Dow Jones is sustaining above 33,800, 804. The two immediate target that we have here are 34,100 and 34,170. That's it. An extension is also there if you want to consider, then 33,300 as well. But this is more or less the range that we are going to look at. So it would be better not to go beyond this range or play within this range. And if you are not clear, stay out of this range. Yeah, the big impetus or the big price move that we have seen is obviously Nasdaq. Nasdaq has performed quite a lot, and we have seen this contra trade play out, dollar index going down and Nasdaq going higher. But now when dollar index started moving higher, similar kind of up move has started for the Nasdaq on the downside as well. Dow Jones has not been reacted in the past very much when you compare it with the dollar index, but the Nasdaq, yes, it does. Now it is very important to see how Nasdaq will perform, because Nasdaq is moving towards its support and stop loss. So try let me just check. So what you are going to do right now, you have only one level to look at, which is 11,759. Please do not go below 11,759. If Nasdaq sustains above 11,759, it may move towards 12,282. That's a possibility. But if Nasdaq falls below 11,759, then it would be a problem, because we will move towards 11,400, 396, 400, or I would say, yeah, we are 11,000 on the downside. So this is what we are going to happen. So a completely different trend, where Dow Jones is holding at or above its support level. Nasdaq is now support, it's very near to its support, and it's a test for Nasdaq whether it will hold on to its support or not. So trends are completely different. Talking about S&P 500, yeah, because the heavyweights which are available in Nasdaq, the similar kind of stocks are available in S&P 500, and you can see similar sort of moves in S&P 500 as well. So for S&P 500, we have the same thing as we do for the Nasdaq. 4,092. This is going to be the level which one must look at and try not to go below 4,092. If S&P 500 falls below 4092, the next support levels or downside will open up, and they will be 4036, 4050 and 3951. These two or three downside will open up, and simultaneously if it touches 4092 and started moving higher, it may move towards 4200. So similar kind of moves on both the side could play out for Nasdaq and S&P 500. The clear trend we have for today's session is Dow Jones, and we have limited price action over there, but it is much more clear. Rather than saving your support and then try and think what is going to happen, whether it will move on the downside or upside, it would be better to look at a Dow Jones. It is, I'm not saying that Dow, S&P 500 and Nasdaq have risky trades, but uh, the stability is visible in Dow Jones compared to Nasdaq and S&P 500. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.